Hi guys, Toby and Neve here from the Physio Studio in Dunshaughlin with another video in our series on how to touch your toes. We have two previous videos in this series talking about different reasons you may struggle to get all the way down and some exercises to address those. But this will be the third, talking about the final reason you may struggle, and that's the strength of your hamstrings. So part of the reason you may not be able to get all the way down and touch your toes is your body may be afraid of going there because your hamstrings just aren't strong enough in that stretch position. So one exercise to work on that is a hip hinge or a Romanian deadlift. The easiest version of this is what Neve's going to demonstrate right now, using a golf club or broomstick, just some kind of longer straight object like this. You'll hold it against your back, keeping it in contact with the back of your head, touching between your shoulder blades and touching your tailbone. And the key for this exercise is to keep it in contact with those three the entire time. Your feet are about a hip's distance apart. You're going to softly bend your knees and stick your bum way backwards as Neve is doing here, while keeping your back flat. As you get to the bottom, you'll feel a good stretch in the hamstrings, and then you can come back up. Keep this relatively slow and controlled, and only go as far down as you can while keeping in contact with the stick the whole way down. Start off just completing about 10 of these for a slow and controlled manner, and build up until you can do about 20, and that hinging motion becomes almost second nature. Once you get very comfortable with these and you feel you can do that without issue, we're going to start adding a bit more of a strength component to the exercise. So here we're going to use a plate, but at home you can use a backpack, you can use a bottle of water, anything you have lying around the house. You don't need anything too heavy. Neve's starting here with just 5 kilos. It's just to have a bit of a weight to pull you that bit down and give the muscles something to work against. So in this position, you're going to do exactly the same as you've just done with the broom, imagining it's still against your back, your head, shoulders and lower back in the same positions. You're going to slowly lower the weight down, keeping your back nice and flat, and come back up. The timing for this is important to really get that stretch, so you're going to count 3 seconds on your way down, you'll hold the bottom for 3 seconds, and then you can come back up. The lifting isn't as important as that lower and that hold in that stretched position. Again, with these, start very light, and you can start with as few as 5 repetitions, but again, look to either increase the weight or increase the repetitions, and see how it affects your flexibility.